which is not from it. And these things will bring the shirk for them, because they will soon will imagine that these people can do something, whose ordinary man cannot do, can hear everything, can reach to every people, to everywhere they can know the unseen. And you will notice them that they soon will invoke to them. You will see them that they call them for their needies. When they are in needy, they call them as they call Allah. And it is the worship. This is the worship. This is exactly worship. And the mushrikun of Quraysh, Allah belayed them exactly for this reason. They were invoking their idols, and they were believing that the idols hear them whenever they were, and reach to them whenever they were, and solve them their problem, no matter how it is, how big it is. But as Muslimun, we do not believe that anyone other than Allah can hear whenever we are, and anyone other than Allah can reach and solve our problem whenever we are. We believe that Allah is with us whenever we were. وَهُوَ مَعَكُمْ أَيْنَمَا كُنْتُمْ. And He can solve every problem, and He does solve every problem we face in our life. قُلِ اللَّهُ يُنَجِّيكُم مِّنْهَا وَمِن كُلِّ كَرْبٍ. So we do not call anyone other than Allah for our matters, for help. ألا لله الدين الخالص ما نعبدهم إلا ليقربونا إلى الله زلفى إن الله يحكم بينهم فيما هم فيه يختلفون. Allah will judge between the people. They say like this. It is their pronunciation. They try to justify their religion through this evidence. But Allah will say the truth. Allah will judge between the people. Allah will take all of them in front of Him and will ask them again, and will say what is the truth, who were following the truth, who were following their intellect, who were following the evidence, who were using their eyes, their ears, their hearts, who were on the right way and who were on the falsehood, who were denying the truth, the facts, although they were noticing, although they were recognizing it, who were kuffar, who were the coverers, covering the truth. Allah will bring all of these secrets in front of them, and Allah will say the truth. Inna Allah yahkumu baynahum. Allah is judging. Allah will judge baynahum, between them. Fima hum fihi yakhtalifun. In whatever they are differ in it. Fima hum fihi yakhtalifun. The people differ in many things, and basically in their religion. People taking different way in their religion. Some takes idols. Some takes their prophet as deity, as son of God. Some takes the stars as deities, as religion depends on the stars. Some take the sun, and some the moon maybe, and some others. And the Muslimun and the prophets of Allah and the messengers of Allah, and today al-Muslimun, takes the only pure way, which say we worship the only one God who had created everything. Allah will judge between them. Allah will give the right one his right, and will requite the false one. Inna Allah yahkum baynahum fima hum fihi yakhtalifun. So these differences will not remain will not remain. Allah will solve it. So today, whenever we read this ayah, we look to ourselves and we say we should be on the right path. We should follow the right path. We are responsible for ourselves. We are responsible for what we have. So we should use our eyes, our ears, whatever Allah gave to us. We should use them properly and should follow the evidences, should look for the truth, to live as a follower the truth. And Allah, we believe that Allah will will give reward to the righteous people and will requite the evil ones. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَحْكُمُ بَيْنَهُمْ فِي مَا هُمْ فِيهِ يَخْتَلِفُونَ. So everything will appear in that day. Everything will appear in that day. Although it is not clear today, although they bring some evidences and they are mixing the truth with the false, and when you look to them, when they justify their belief, you may think that maybe they are right, they are confusing. So in the world, something maybe look like confused, but in that day Allah will clear all of them. So we cannot imagine that when we confuse the truth with the false, when we mix them and present to the people like them, and maybe some people believe to us, we do not imagine that this will go like this till, however. No, it will not remain like that. Allah will make clear whatever trick you made in that presentation. Allah will clear everything. Allah will show you how you were evil in the world. So we cannot, we should not fool ourselves that when we say something, when we justify some bad things, that we could justify them and no one will notice how we will bad. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَحْكُمْ بَيْنَهُمْ فِي مَا هُمْ فِي يَخْتَلِفُونَ. Allah will judge between the people in whatever they were differing, especially in their religion, and will judge between the idolaters of Quraysh and between Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and will judge between Abraham sallallahu alayhi wasallam and between his folk when they were differing. When Ibrahim said, you are worshipping some things which cannot speak, which cannot move, which are not able to bring to any good. How? أَتَعْبُدُونَ مَا تَنْحِتُونَ. You worship some things that you form them. You make them. Can you worship something? You made it. أَتَنْحِتُونَ مَا تَنْحِتُونَ وَاللَّهُ خَلَقَكُمْ. But Allah had created you. Why do not worship them? They said to them, بَلْ فَعَلَهُ كَبِيرُهُمْ هَذَا. The biggest one, the biggest idols, he might have beat the others. فَاسْأَلُوهُمْ. Why don't you ask him who made these things in this temple? Said Ibrahim alayhi salam. And at that moment, exactly at that moment, they turned to themselves and said to themselves, you are the justice. فَرَجَعُوا إِلَى أَنفُسِهِمْ فَقَالُوا إِنَّكُمْ أَنْتُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ. They said to themselves, inside them, you are the unjust. This guy says the truth. But they did not made this conversation clear to Ibrahim alayhi salam. They left it inside them. But Allah will clear it what do they think insidely in that day, and what they will present outwardly. They follow through way. This is the hypocrisy. When they think inside, they think different, and when they but their utterance is different. But Allah will not remain these things closed. He will open them and He will show them to all the people in that day. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَحْكُمُ بَيْنَهُمْ فِي مَا هُمْ يَخْتَلِفُونَ, and will judge between Abraham and his folk and his uncle who did not believe to him. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَحْكُمُ بَيْنَهُمْ فِي مَا هُمْ فِي يَخْتَلِفُونَ. So we are going to that day. We are on the way to that day, and we should relieve ourselves. If we are on the truth, if we are right, we should follow the truth and share the truth with the people. And whenever we see any right thing, we should accept it. We should say this is true. We cannot deny anything just because it is not from us. We cannot say this is not from our tradition, so we will not accept it. This is the way of the mushrikun of Arab. The Quraysh said the same thing. They said we only follow our father's religion. But this justification, but this approach did not gain them anything. The way, the rule is, Allah gave us the rule. وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٍ. Do not follow anything you do not have any knowledge about it. First, you have to analyze, and you have to understand. And whenever you notice a truth, you should say, this is truth. The believer, our Prophet, they were saying to our Prophet, you are saying the truth. Yes, you are right, there is no God. And this was their belief to our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Their belief to message our Prophet was like this: yes, you are right, this is the truth. And indirectly they were believing to his that Allah sent him. He sent him as a messenger because the message is true. As in the ayah of Salih alayhi salam, when their people said to Salih, أَتَعْلَمُونَ أَنَّ صَالِحًا, said to the believer of Salih, أَتَعْلَمُونَ أَنَّ صَالِحًا مُرْسَلٌ مِّن رَبِّهِ. How do you know that Salih is a messenger from Allah? Did you see the angel came to him? How do you know? They said they believe the message of Salih. إِنَّا بِمَا أُرْسِلَ بِهِ مُؤْمِنُونَ. Message of Salih is true. And when you say the truth, this is true, when you can acknowledge it, Allah will show you your way. This is the true way. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم ولسائر المؤمنين. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وأخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.